If you're find a unsecured business credit card for your new startup, okay, I'm going to give you 3 of them. Now, here's the thing about it. Not only is it about the business credit card that you get, but it's also the relationship you have with the banks, okay? And that's very important because a lot of people miss the opportunity to raise capital because they don't have a relationship with the banks, all right? Now, the first credit card that I'm talking about is the Capital One Spark Business Credit Card. Now, I'm trying to look at the low-hanging fruit here. Credit cards that are probably much easier for you to get. So the Capital One Spark Business Credit Card, that's the gold one. Now, a few things about this card that you need to understand as a startup, okay? If you're trying to get an unsecured card, one is going to pull FICO 8, all right? Now, that's a hard pull, so it's going to pull all 3 credit bureaus. Now, if you have, say, 2 of the credit bureaus unlocked and 1 of them frozen, then you still will be able to qualify for the card, okay? It's a 580 credit score is what you need. Now, the reason that you want to have this card, and this is very important, the reason for this, you should have this card, okay? It still reports to your business credit file. So on your business credit file, it's going to report to your Experian, the Small Business Financial Exchange, and then Small Business Financial Exchange, they're going to report it to Dun & Bradstreet. All right. Now, many a times you guys hear me tell you that having a Dun's number, a Paydex score, or a net 30s doesn't matter. That's the situation here. You don't have to have those things in order to qualify for this card. So if you're a startup, you have a weak credit, all right, and you want to get approved for some of the other business credit cards, this probably is one of the best low-hanging fruit for as an unsecured business credit card you want to go after, all right? So that's number 1. Then you have Corpei. Now, Corpei is a new credit card. It's a fintech credit card, okay? Similar to a fintech credit card. This business credit card, it also does a hard pull on your FICO 8 Experian, all right? Now, it does report to the business credit bureaus as well, okay? So the business credit bureaus that it reports to is Experian, Dun & Bradstreet, Equifax. Now, one of the things that I do have to tell you about this card, it is a net 21. So once you use the card, you have 21 calendar days to pay off the balance, all right? Their lowest balance, and I made a video on it, I put a link in the description, but the lowest limit it starts at is about maybe $1,000, okay? But the good thing about it, it is an actual business credit card that reports, so that's going to help your business credit file. Now, the third one, you have Corpei Visa Fleet Fuel Card, okay? And anybody can get it. It's an EIN only type of card, okay? In terms of who it reports to, they don't disclose that, all right? But it's called COASTPAY Visa Fleet Fuel Card, okay? You can check it out, but it's an EIN only card. Now, before I finish, I want to just tell you guys something that's very important, okay? The bank that you're banking with, you should at least, if you have a startup, you should have at least one major bank, okay? And out of the major banks, you should have either American Express, Chase, Capital One, Citibank, Bank of America, Wells Fargo, or U.S. Bank. Those are the major banks that report to the credit bureaus. There is maybe 1 or 2 other banks, but those will be the major banks that you want to have at least one of those banks, even if you have a separate bank that you already have a business bank account. You should consider having one of those, okay? So I just wanted to make this quick video because with one of those banks that I just mentioned, make sure you're doing weekly deposits. That's going to help your business bank rating, all right? So by that helping your business bank rating and reporting to the business credit bureaus, that's going to make it easier for you to get more business credit funding. All right, so this is Houston with three-way funding. If you have any questions, click the link in the description and schedule a one-on-one consultation. Thank you.